Aries rising. Hello, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. This is your cosmic energy forecast post eclipse portal guidance. My name is Chloe Oracle. I am an astrologer, psychic medium, and tarot reader. So, this eclipse was in your first house of self, death and rebirth, and major transformation in the realm of the self. So, definitely want to hold some space and compassion for that. This intense energy is something that would have really impacted you individually. So let's see what kind of yeah, grounded practical guidance we can receive from the celestial bodies now that the eclipse portal has closed. We don't want to be taking any major changes during the eclipse portal because um, things aren't always what they seem, right? We want to have some time to yeah, integrate that wisdom and then yeah, really plan out practically how we want to implement the guidance and the changes. If that's, if that's something we want to do. And it's always just they're always just invitations anyway, right? So definitely getting a lot of new beginnings, absolutely rebirth, which is hilarious because that's like totally what you are anyways, Aries rising. First house, Aries. Aries is associated with the first house. And the sun is yeah, is exalted in Aries as well too. So happy to be here. So I hope that it's been a positive experience, the eclipse, albeit, intense, right? So, yeah, let's just tune in a little bit to the new beginnings. So, I am feeling like you're invited to create some structure around the new beginnings to hold them. Creative inspiration may have been flowing through, but of course, you need a safe container, something in the physical realm to hold that, right? So, aces, tens, like beginnings, endings, we just can't make this stuff up, right? Well, I mean, I guess you can, but at the end of the day, it's you take what resonates, you leave what doesn't, right? We even have the Emperor card for you, which is the major arcana tarot card that is associated with Aries. So, yeah, gotta love that. So, yeah, there are things that you thought would be coming to fruition that you now realize are not happening. So, of course, that is okay because we always want to be clearing out what doesn't serve us, what never served us, cycles that want to end. We need to allow them to end so we can clear out that space energetically for like the new stuff to come in, the better stuff, whatever's more aligned, higher timelines, all of that stuff. So, being with what is a big part of the eclipse invitation for everyone. Accepting what is. And if we have regret, like it's definitely encouraged that you mourn or you grieve. Like we can't just like let it go sometimes there needs to be some sort of actual like, I am sorry that that didn't work out. I have regret for this last cycle in my life that we're not continuing on with. Like actually honoring the things that didn't work out sometimes is appropriate. Like you can have respect for past chapters of your life that have ended. And honoring that really helps to cut the cord and release that energy so that you're able to call in and manifest the energy that is meant for you now. So just because something's over or ended doesn't mean it's bad. And I mean, even if it was, it's like, okay, I've got the lesson. I'm going to integrate the wisdom, transmute that into power, right? So, really wanting to acknowledge that if you have some grief or regret, that is perfectly fine. I have so much compassion for you, Aries rising. If you have stuff that you need to process before you can really let it go, because there's so many like new and wonderful things that want to come in, absolutely take the time and space to yeah, to honor and to release the things that have ended, the things that have didn't work out, the things that are not meant to be. Let me see here. Yeah. Yeah, for you it seems like there is again a lot of grief that potentially came up. So grief doesn't always have to do with like the loss of life. I mean, of course it does, but even just like going on a new career path, like making a decision to take a new job or a promotion or like go in another direction. There's always that like cutting off the opportunity of whatever that other thing was and like wondering like, oh, what would I have been if I would have gone in that direction? So it's even when you're making the aligned decisions, like you still have to like, yeah, cut things off and like honor them that opportunity isn't happening. And you don't want to be like mentally in so many different spaces. So really taking that time, to honor, to release, to feel the feelings. And it does feel like it is grief related to, I mean, of course it can be relationships, but it feels like, other situations as well, ways of being, stuff related to career for you guys, right? So at the same time, all this creative inspiration coming in, new ideas, amazing, right? Being invited to create the structures to hold the new things, right? So it's all good, but at the same time, we don't want to get bogged down by like the excess stagnant energies of like past things that haven't worked out. We're not going in that direction anymore. So I hope that this was helpful. It has been an honor to support you on your path, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, Aries Rising.